Hey YouTube, Grunt Reviews. We are out at the range. This is the SDS Imports M12AA Bullpup, and this will be our range review. Guys, as always, go down below, hit like, hit subscribe, give that notification bell a little tickle with your finger, drop a comment, and if you like what we're doing for you here at the channel, I've got a buy me a coffee link in the description. We always appreciate your support, and let's get into it. All right, guys, so here we go. First shots. This is what I found at the local gun shop. This is going to be some estate double-aught buck, rated at 1,325 feet a second. So we're going to load up the first 5 break-in rounds here on this shotgun. And as we covered in the tabletop, this is a single 5-round mag. But if you've watched any of our other videos, you know they make a 10 round, they make a 20 round drum. So the magazines can be had very, very easily. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5 rounds loaded up. Let's see if she runs this. So boat goes home just fine. All right, first malfunction here. Looks like they failed to feed. We're gonna cycle the bolt. All right. All right. So it did lock back on that one. So that may just be the first shot break-in, if you will. Let me set that down. So we're gonna grab 5 more rounds, see if that does it, and then as always, we're gonna start switching to some different ammos just to see if it'll run it. And hopefully I can do math and count to 5. All right. Here we go. Bolt runs home. All right, so 5 rounds, locks back just as it should. So it seems that first little oopsie was just a break-in deal. I'm gonna go grab a couple varieties of ammo and we'll see how it runs. All right, so let's move on to some bird shot. I've got some PMC Field and Target. This is 2 3/4. It's a number 8, 1230 on the velocity. 5 rounds loaded up. Bolt goes home. Let's see if she runs. And double feed, I believe, maybe a, yep. I'm gonna have to strip the mag out. Nope. Looks like a failure to eject there. So this may be the same thing. Lock this bad boy to the rear. Yep, failure to eject. So apparently it does not seem to like that. So this PMC Field and Target, we've got some failures to eject. The next one we're gonna try, we've got 4 rounds left. This is some of the Winchester AA diamond grade. This is a 7.5 shot, 1250 velocity, so we'll step it up about 20 feet a second. And this stuff is the high brass stuff. And if you have not loaded one of these Turkish mags with high brass, they are a little bit of a pain. All right. So mag in, bolt goes home. Let's see if she runs them 4 shots. And dead trigger, all right. So another failure to extract. That one's a little dirty. I got 2 rounds left. Let's see if we have the same issue. Dead trigger. Round in. Failure to feed. So, last round. So, did lock back. Well, locked back and then went forward on its own. Let me try. This is some Monarch. It is 2 3/4, 1,350 feet a second. Let me load 5 rounds of this up. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna switch mags and see if maybe it is a magazine issue. All right, so 4 rounds loaded up. Something a little bit spicier. Okay, feeds. So that seems to feed and lock back. So it looks like 1,300, 1,350 seems to be the floor. My cameraman assistant has grabbed me another mag. This is just another standard Turkish mag. I believe there is 5 in here. This is that same Monarch stuff. And got a fail to extract along with the double feed there. Mag's fully seated. All right. That one works. So it seems to be that very first, that top round in the magazine, when it's loaded all the way up, it doesn't seem to like. Give me just a second. I'm gonna grab some more ammo, and we're gonna run a gauntlet with a variety of this stuff and see if it works. All right, guys, everyone's favorite part of this, the gauntlet test. First thing, I've got some Spartan double-aught buck here. I have got some of that Monarch. I've got a Hornady 2 3/4 slug. And we're going to try some of that PMC ammunition again. And I'm going to throw, I actually grabbed 2 Spartans, so I'm going to throw another, actually, I'm going to throw a diamond grade on top. So 5 different ammos, 5 different power levels. These are all 2 3/4. I have failed you guys. I did not bring any 3-inch shells. So if it runs reliably with this, I can follow it up with some 3-inch. This is what was available at the local gun store. All right, so goes home. See what happens. All right. It's the same deal. A failure to extract. Yep. Failure to extract. So we'll stick to the higher power loads here. This should be that slug. That was that slug. Buckshot. And the Monarch. So it'll partially do it. I would say just from experience today, you're definitely going to want to stick to something 1,300, 1,350 or higher. Does seem to run the buckshot, seems to run the hotter bird shots, but your cheap PMC or your like your white box Walmart stuff, it doesn't seem to like. Final thoughts on this thing, and I'm going to compare it to the kind of the ATI Bulldog in terms of feel. It does seem to have a little bit more felt recoil, but it also is a little bit lighter, so that always will factor into it. Trigger very usable, very serviceable, and guys, same deal. This is, you know, the Bulldog is in the $500–600 range. This is in the $300 range, give or take, depending on time and place. Would make a cool range toy. Don't know if I would trust it for home defense or anything like that. You get what you pay for. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I will leave that up to you. And guys, as always, I appreciate your time watching this. Stay safe, train hard.